everybody, welcome to Kitchen Speak with Dominique. This week we're going to be talking about kitchen bench tops. It's a pretty important topic. So, what are your options? Natural stone. So I love natural stone. Natural stone has the wow factor. It has, it's made in the ground, and you just, when it comes out, you look at it and you go, wow, how did Mother Nature create that? And here's a beautiful example of it. This is a Dolomite. It's called Super White, and it has the most beautiful veining all the way through it. This makes my heart sing, seeing something as beautiful as this, and I would want it in my kitchen. I would want to look at it every day. So it's about choosing what makes your heart sing for your bench top, because it's a really important part of the kitchen. So outside of a Dolomite like this, the Dolomite, the Super White comes in lots of different greys, so it can be a really light colour one or dark colour, or move from dark colour to light colour like this one. So it's finding the right piece of stone for you before you go ahead and make your kitchen. There's marbles. So marbles are Carrara marbles. That's got a grey veining through it. There's Calcutta marble and a whole bunch of other ones. They range in price considerably. So marble is a very porous product. So there's lots of little air bubbles in marble. So in the past, people have always gone, oh, don't get marble, it stains too easily. They give you a 15-year guarantee now with the sealers. So I wouldn't not consider marble because of staining as a problem. So what happens in the old days with sealers, they were what was called a surface sealer. So a surface sealer, you put it on, and then the next time when you left lemon juice on the counter or orange juice, it would break the seal, and then the next time you left red wine there, it would stain the counter. The sealers that they have these days are called impregnating sealers. So when you put it on the bench top, it goes in and it fills up all the little pores inside the stone. So it goes in and it fills up all the little pores inside the stone. So what happens is, the next time that you leave red wine or turmeric or something on the counter, it really can't go in very far. It only really goes in on the surface. And you can get these stains out with a product called Oil-X. So Oil-X is a gel that you put on your counter. It dries like a powder, and then as it dries, it sucks the stain out. So as the stain really didn't go too deep into the stone, it's easy to get that stain out of the marble. So I would definitely consider marble as an option, and not consider it or not disconsider it because you thought staining was a problem. So what are the other sorts of stones that you have? You've got granite. So granite's a really dense stone. I mean, granite's like bulletproof. I mean, they use it in McDonald's, for goodness sakes. So it's pretty hard to stain or do anything bad to granite. So it's a nice option. Only problem with granite is that it comes in really dark colours mostly, or patterns and colours that are like maybe not to everyone's taste. I don't mind a dark stone, but some of them I'm not as fond of, in terms of they've got too much purple or greys or things in them that I'm not really fond of. But it's worth considering some of the darker ones like Blue Moon, Atlantic, or Pepperstone. So I just showed you a Dolomite, and now this is a marble. So this is a Carrara marble. You can see it's a very light stone. I find marble very easy to live with, so it would be something that I would definitely consider. Let me show you some granites now. So this is a granite called Blue Moon. Some stonemasons call it Atlantic stone. Again, it's a lovely granite. Although it's a dark one, it's got lots of veinings and light colours going through it. So greens and greys and blues. So I think it's quite a nice choice for a kitchen bench top if you're looking for something that's a little bit more hard-wearing. So this is your traditional granite, which is a dark granite. You often would think of granites in black ranges. This is a granite called Pepperstone. So it's got a little bit of a grey going through it, which I quite like. Certainly worth considering for your kitchen. So after natural stones, your other options is, if you want stone for a bench top, is a reconstituted stone. So there's many brands on the market. There's Caesar Stone, Smart Stone, Esser Stone, Quantum Quartz. There's a whole bunch to choose from. Really the only difference between them is the colour choices that you can pick. They all have their own colour waves. So what's reconstituted stone? Reconstituted stone is real stone crushed up, and then it's mixed in a polymer mix, and it's put out on a slab, and then it's baked in a kiln. So that's how they get the uniformity and the pattern. So you'll have, this is a reconstituted stone, this kitchen that we're in now, and you can see, if you come over here, it's only just got soft grey veining through it. What's the advantages of using a Caesar stone or Smart Stone or Esser Stone or one of those brands? Well, a reconstituted stone, because it's in a polymer mix, it doesn't stain. So if you leave red wine on it, you know, tomato sauce, orange juice, lemon, it's basically bulletproof. So it's not, you're not going to have the problems that you have with natural stone. Again though, natural stone does have sealers now that cope with that problem. So I certainly would consider natural stone as an option. Okay, so who considers using reconstituted stone over a natural stone? Well, I think it really appeals to families, people that are really worried about their kids not taking care of the benchtop. So it definitely has its place in the market, and it's definitely worth considering if you feel concerned about other people using your benchtop and not looking after it. Or if you have a rental property, it's better to have something that's a bit more sturdy and durable than a natural stone that other people may not take as good care of as you do. If you are getting stone, then another thing that you have to consider is the thickness of the benchtop. So stone traditionally comes in 20mm stone and 30mm stone. And then if you want anything more than that, if you want a fatter benchtop, it's actually 20mm stone with a mitered edge. Mitered edge is this. It's 20mm stone going across with a mitre and a 20mm piece going down, and then they generally have a 20mm piece going backwards so that you don't feel anything awkward under the bench there. So if you're getting a mitered benchtop, what you would do is get 20mm slab of stone, and you can make it any thickness you want. This can be 40mm, 50mm, 60mm, and that's why you see those great big fat benches. You couldn't carry stone that heavy if it was actually that thick, so that's why they make it this way. Another thing to consider when you're choosing natural stone is the profile on the edge of the bench. I generally love a pencil round, 30mm pencil round benchtop. It's simple, it's classic, it will never date. Some people want more fancy edges like a lamb's tongue or a DuPont edge or a shark nose edge. They're all things to consider, but for me, I like something that will stand the test of time and that I won't get sick and tired of. When you choose something like a profile edge, it's very likely that you like it the day it goes in, but in 10 years' time, you're going to be really sick of it. So think really carefully. Oh, my baby. Think really carefully before you choose a profile edge. Think really carefully what profile you choose for the edge of your bench. Okay? Okay, so one more thing to consider when you're doing natural stone is how to handle joins in the stone. So joins, when you choose a very long island like this one, you're going to have a join. Generally, the largest block of stone will be about 3 meters long. And here we have a 4.5 meter island. So how have we handled the joint? What we've done is we've had a stainless steel strip made and we've inserted it where the join in the stone is. This avoids having a grout line on your bench where food can get caught, but it also makes it look like it's part of the design of the bench, not that you had to add a piece of stone on. So by placing the join at a strategic place that lines up with the cabinetry, it looks like it's part of the design that you intended it to be there, not that it's a mistake and it had to be there. A great option to consider when choosing a bench is stainless steel. I love stainless steel. It's like bulletproof. You can take something hot off the cooktop, put it on there, you can't damage it. I love that you can seamlessly integrate your appliances, your sink and your cooktop into the bench top, which makes it really easy for cleaning. If you're considering doing if you're considering doing a stainless steel bench top and you have a tile splashback, you may also want to consider doing a small stainless steel rise at the back so that it's really easy to wipe this bench top clean. It's a great option when choosing for a bench top. Maybe having stainless steel everywhere in your kitchen, such as the kitchen backbench and the island, could be a bit heavy. So what I often do is use stainless steel in the back area where the work is going on and have the island in stone or another material to create that bit of interest as well. Another product which I have used and that I do like is zinc. It's a more expensive product to use, and there's not a lot of fabricators that work with zinc. So you may find it difficult to find the right fabricator. I like, when I do use zinc bench tops, I like getting them aged, so they have a really old, worn look and feel to them. The more you use them, the better they get. So, thanks for joining me today on Kitchen Speak with Dominique. I've had a great time. I hope you have too. I hope you've learned something about how to choose your bench top correctly for your kitchen and what your needs are. So, if you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, click here. And if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, click here.